And so let's talk a little bit about like the similarities between having a fitness practice and a spiritual practice. I mean, I always use that analogy of, you go work out, you nurture your body, and it's the same with your mind and your emotions and your spirit. Um, and like we said, it's like if you go once a month, it's not going to do much. It's like the consistency of it. And sometimes it's really just an attitude of like, just do it, right? Don't overthink. Just go to the gym or just sit, set the timer for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or get a guide. What are some of the similarities that you can think of?
I think you mentioned that the most obvious and critical one about consistency and doing it. We know that doing one thing now and again isn't going to lead to the best results in fitness or in spirituality. So getting that consistency every single day or as often as you can is going to build the momentum and move you closer further along the journey always. But at the same time as that consistency, you have to practice patience as well, and knowing that even though you have a desire, you have a goal, and you may know exactly what that goal is with clarity, which is good to have the desire and work backwards from achieving the desire in both fitness and spirituality. However, the patience along the journey is really, really important, and to not get frustrated with I'm going every day and now nothing's happening. Just keep doing it every day and see where you get with that patience. But at the same time, you can't be patient unless you're not enjoying it either. So there has to be ways to enjoy the everyday, because we're not at our desire we're not at our goal for very long in the process. We might get there every 100 days or what, depending on what the goal is, and then you're there for one day and you have a new goal. So that shows that the journey is the destination. We are on our journey, and that is our goal right here, right now, on the journey. We have to enjoy that process in fitness and in spirituality and in life. You have to enjoy the day-to-day action and experience of it. And another similarity is failure, is the lessons along the way, is the falling off, the messing up, the getting it wrong. And when you do this, you take a lesson, like you said, about the pain that we've maybe felt in the past in our spiritual journey or in our life often gives us a great lesson. And in fitness, when we get injured, it's the worst annoying thing, but often it's due to a weakness or doing something wrong or a technique that's bad or following someone you shouldn't done or something like that. And you hopefully take those failures and mishaps as wisdom for the future, so that you don't do the same thing again. You just mess up on something else. But each time, every failure gives you more wisdom for more expansion and getting further along the way. So as long as you see the mini mess ups as a positive thing along the journey and frame them in a positive way, then that's a perfect path for improvement in spirituality and fitness.
Yeah, the pain
Yeah,
is the catalyst for growth, like literally, right? Like for muscle growth. You feel the
that
right?
is literally it.
And it's
Exactly. If you want to build muscle, you have to tear the muscle fibers. You have to do the damage. That is it.
yeah, and when you're in it, like you might think that this is tiring, I can't do it anymore, right? I'm sweating, like I don't have that
Mm,
strength in me, but you just keep going, then you get the benefits afterwards. And
mm,
it's very similar as well, especially when we're talking about the healing journey too. It's like sitting with your pain or sitting with the negative thoughts or the negative emotions. most people are afraid to meditate, or it might not even be conscious, but they don't want to go meditate because they have to stay with themselves. Like they have to stay quiet with their thoughts, with their emotions, with their memories, with their traumas. And that's painful, right? And nobody likes to feel the pain, but if you do the practice of staying with your pain, you will grow and you will heal emotionally, physically, spiritually.
Yeah, I'm so glad that you brought that up, because I think so much of what I'm learning and understanding with mental health and things like that is that fear of wanting to spend time with yourself in your own head, and that fear to quieten your surroundings, so that that is the only place to go. Hence why we spend a lot of time on social media, or put some rubbish TV on when we're alone to be distracted. But going into meditation and spending some alone quiet time with yourself is, it's difficult if you have things to heal and traumas to deal with. But you're right, growth is only done by going through that.